twice a day. Listen to every word they say. We'll clean them up and watch them play. It's another day here on the farm. Hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh. All together now. Hey, hey, oh, hey, 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 oh.
All we can really say about the pale Fisher-Price farmer is one day the farmer passed out unexpectedly, and he quickly regained consciousness. But as he did, we found something very peculiar in the farm. That day, only the farmer saw him. No one believed him. The blue sheep asked him, "Are you sure it wasn't just you?" What I saw today was evil, pure terror. Has your voice always been this deep? Has yours? We're gonna need a bigger farm. They say not to reveal the monster in the very beginning. I say differently. For the monster in this story might be present, but is as ever mysterious as they are terrifying. No one knows where the pale Fisher-Price farmer came from. No one knows when or how he was even born. Not even Fisher-Price. All we know is this: he never sleeps. He never eats. He only stares. He only stands there.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
That night, our farmer finally went to sleep for just a moment. God. And he just stood there for a long time.
What do you want? I'm just an honest farmer. Honest Abe is what they call me. What do they call you?
The pale Fisher-Price farmer said nothing, but he did point over there. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me this is the name of our main villain? I'm not sure how you expect anyone to be invested after this. Come on, this is stupid. Cletus didn't like that. The next morning, Abe woke up and chalked it all up to a bad dream. A very bad dream.
Pig loves playing in the mud. Oh, time to get you in the bath.
Something's wrong. The pig is missing. Someone took the pig. Just then, they heard the bell ring, and nobody was touching it. Abe went looking for his pig. All the other animals went to the pig's den, very confused and very concerned. In the distance, they saw who they thought to be Abe, but not all is as it seemed. Cletus, the pale Fisher-Price farmer, stood there as if to flaunt the evidence of his guilt. This was just the beginning. And then there were 4. Abe came back just as Cletus seemed to leave. He reported looking far and wide, but he could not find the pig. The animals clamored in terror. Abe put each animal to bed, assuring them that the pig would return, despite not being so sure himself. The animals were concerned. One animal remained suspicious. That night, the bell rung again, and no one was touching it. The chicken was gone. The chicken was gone.
Yellow corn is the chicken's favorite snack. Let's get some from the silo.
Yellow corn was the chicken's favorite snack. And then there were 3. The farm woke up to the chicken missing. Once again, Abe left, looking for his precious chicken. And once again, Cletus arrived. This time with a cheese grater. Okay. Once again, Abe returned, and Cletus left. Abe had no luck, and expressed his deep worry of the situation. He did his best, rounded up the animals, and put them to bed. One animal remained wide awake. The blue sheep grew suspicious of Abe. Come to think of it, he's never seen Abe and Cletus in the same room together.
Bedtime. Let's cover the cow with his favorite blue blanket. Sweet dreams.
That's right. Sweet dreams. Another night, Abe was wide awake. Someone else was here too. Cletus joined him. We don't know where the steps went. What do you want from me? Abe asked. Cletus said nothing, as if he couldn't speak a word, but his actions spoke for him. Abe needed to take a walk to clear his mind. He left to go do so, and felt that he wasn't quite alone. I know who you are, who you really are, and I know what you're really doing. Abe sat there in total confusion. Cletus looked at the blue sheep, merely raised an eyebrow, and smirked. From here, I think you can guess the rest. Morning struck, and the bell mysteriously rung, and the cow was gone. And that left just 2 animals. Abe left the farm. Cletus returned with a scary whisk. And the blue sheep had to think of a plan, and fastly. The poor horse feared for his life.
The horse loves to eat his crunchy orange carrots.
Loved to eat his crunchy orange carrots. A few hours later, he too was soon enough gone. only the blue sheep remained, and he decided to take matters into his own hands. The blue sheep spoke. I believe that Cletus is a part of Abe. They are one and the same. That's why I never see them in the same room. But at night, I hear Abe talking to someone. Like Norman Bates before him, Cletus is the alter ego. With all the crimes committed here this week, Abe must die. The blue sheep made his way to kill Abe. As he did, he heard that mysterious bell ring. And Abe was murdered. But he was not murdered by the blue sheep. On the morning of Friday, October 13th, Abe was murdered. And Cletus was finally freed. On Friday, we narrowly escaped the pale Fisher-Price farmer. The rendezvous point, Baltimore. We restocked, repaired, replaced, and reconned, ready to take on the pale Fisher-Price farmer. The morning after returning from the reconnaissance mission, I received a concerning text message. Cletus grabbed me and brought me into a strange room. He handed me a long letter. It reads, "I'm sorry. I've been trying to help you. I never meant for all of this bloodshed. All this time, I've tried to warn the farm, the blue sheep, Abe, and now you. For the real monster is still out there, haunting us. The real monster is the shark. He's been following us this entire time." The letter continues. The shark took each and every victim in the night, drowned them, and when the blue sheep became suspicious, he wrongly concluded that Abe and I were the same. And so, he thought killing Abe would also kill me. He couldn't have been more sorely mistaken. But the shark worried that he'd be caught, and so he improvised and hid from the blue sheep inside the stand mixer bowl, the same bowl that killed Abe. I stood there, shocked. There's only one thing left to do. We need to kill the shark. Just then, out of the corner of his eye, Cletus saw a dark, shadowy figure. The shark attacked. Cletus, the shark. Both suffered life-threatening injuries, but only one, by sheer grace, survived. Cletus stood, weakened, but alive. He was going to make it. He explained the whole thing to the remaining animals, and so it was. Cletus became the new farmer, taking the place of his honorable brother Abe. All was well. However, one nagging thought remained on the new farmer's mind. Sharks don't willingly attack in this way. Who was behind these attacks? Who ordered the shark to murder?